everyone, we're going to factor these two trinomials. So let's start with the first one. And for the first one, what I'm going to do is go ahead and write it like this. And we're using the FOIL method. So I know my first terms has to, when you multiply, give you x squared. And the first terms are here, x and x. That's my f, first terms. Now my last terms, we could have 10 and 1. That's when you multiply. Or you can have 5 and 2. So basically, my last term, when I multiply, I need a negative 10. But when I add them together, I need a negative 3. Because the outer and inner is when you add the two middle terms. So when I think about it, I think 5 times 2 is going to work. I need one of them to be negative. So if I make the 2 negative, I get 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. But 5 minus 2 is 3. And we actually need a negative 3. So this needs to be negative 3. So all I have to do is switch this to, the 5 is going to be negative and the 2 is going to be positive. That gives me negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. And negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. So I'm just going to put minus 5 and plus 2 because that's a positive 2. And these two numbers is what I put in here. If you FOIL it back out, you'll get back your trinomial. Now the second one is a trinomial as well, but what I'm going to do is use my guidelines for factoring and check with step 1. Greatest common factor. Because I can factor an r out of all of these. So if I divide, don't lose your r. So when you divide by r, you're going to get r squared plus 3r minus 54. Now, I'm going to factor this again and do the same thing we did before. We need, this is going to be r and r, because r times r is r squared. We need a negative 54, and we also need a positive 3. So this is when you multiply, and this is when you add. So two numbers multiplied that give you 54 is 9 and 6. But one of them have to be negative, because this is negative 54. We need a positive 3. So I'm going to make my 6 negative, because 9 times negative 6 is negative 54, but 9 plus a negative 6 is a positive 3. So now all you do is copy this down. This is a positive 9, so plus 9, and then you have minus 6. And that's it for that. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.